Hi, this is a short video that helps understand how to add fractions. Let's take a few examples here. Let's try 3 over 5 plus 4 over 5. When you're adding fractions, the first thing that we need to make sure is that the denominators of both the fractions are, whether we need to take a look at the denominators of both the fractions and see if they are common or not. If the denominators of both the fractions are common, it is a very straightforward calculation. In this case, 3 over 5 plus 4 over 5 simply becomes 3 plus 4 over 5, which is 7 over 5. So if the denominators are same, you just add the numerators and there is your answer, 7 over 5. But in case the denominators are not the same, here is how we go about it. If Let's take the example of 3 over 4 plus 5 over 6. In this case, the denominators are 4 and 6, which is not common. So our first step would be to make the denominators common. And how do we do that? We multiply the two denominators. So 4 times 6 is 24. So we just write both the fractions and we write both the fractions again, and we say 24 is the denominator for both the fractions because 4 times 6 is 24. Now for the first fraction, we multiply the numerator by the denominator of the second fraction, and we get 3 times 6 is 18. And similarly, to rewrite the second fraction, we multiply the numerator of the second fraction with the denominator of the first fraction. So 5 times 4 is 20. So we get 18 over 24 plus 20 over 24. This also supports the theory that whatever happens to the denominator happens to the whatever operation you carry on the denominator, you also perform the same operation on the numerator. So if 4 gets multiplied by 6, 3 also gets multiplied by 6. Similarly, if 6 on this side is getting multiplied by 4, 5 also gets multiplied by 4. So that's how you get 18 over 24 plus 20 over 24. And then you just reduce this fraction. At this point, when the denominators are common, you can add the numerators simply. So 18 plus 20 is 38. You get 38 over 24. And then you simply reduce it to get 19 over 12. That's how you add the fractions when the denominators are not common. Let's quickly take two more examples, one with a common denominator and the other with not the other where the denominator is not common. So 9 over 7 plus 3 over 7. Simple calculation, since the denominators are same, 9 plus 3 over 7, which is 12 over 7. And here is another example where the denominators are not common. 6 over 4 plus 3 over 8. So many students, they just jump on the fractions or the calculations, and when they see the denominators are not common, they can just go ahead and they can do 4 times 8 is 32. So rewrite the two fractions with the common denominator. 4 times 8 is 32. So you just rewrite the fractions as 32, and 32 is the denominator there, and 6 times 8 is 48, is the numerator of the first fraction rewritten, and 3 times 4 is 12, so that's the second fraction rewritten. So now you have the two fractions rewritten with the common denominator, and we have multiplied the numerator with the corresponding denominators, with the opposite denominators. And here we get 48 over 32 plus 12 over 32, which is 60 over 32, and when it is reduced we get 30 over 16, and finally 15 over 8. But we need to tell the kids that when the denominators are not common, first try to reduce first try and see if you can reduce any of the fractions. So 6 over 4 can be reduced to 3 over 2, and that would help a lot. So when you first reduce a fraction, or both the fractions if possible, that will save you some calculation. So in this case, 6 over 4 becomes 3 over 2, and so it is 3 over 2 plus 3 over 8, which is, again, the denominators are not common, so we make them common by multiplying by each other. So 8 times 2 is 16, that's a common denominator for both, and 3 times 8 is 24, and 3 times 2 is 6, so 24 over 16 plus 6 over 16, which gives you 30 over 16 right away, which we got way back over here. So 30 over 16, which finally reduced to 15 over 8. Hope this helped you to understand, and keep looking for other such examples. Thank you.